So guys, Duane.richins, door-to-door realtor. Today I'm going to talk about 5 prospecting strategies to keep your pipeline full. I think this is one of the biggest things that real estate agents struggle with is their database is lacking, their pipeline's never full, and they're not prospecting. So we're going to talk about this today because if you're not prospecting, you're at risk of your business crashing, you not having enough income, you not being able to provide for your families. And ultimately what ends up happening is you end up getting out of the business. So these 5 steps are essential for you to build a massive, massive business. So let's start by first, just getting out and prospecting. Number 1, you should get into neighborhoods and knock doors consistently each and every day. That means you should be setting out a certain amount of time every day to prospect. Even if you have 1 under contract, 3 under contract, 4 under contract, you consistently need to keep feeding that fire. So when I first started, I did 10 under contract my first month, and I wanted to consistently stay at 10 under contract. So what did I do? I had to keep prospecting and keep adding to that pipeline. As soon as one closed, I had to go hard till I had another one under contract. And then continue to feed that pipeline. Because when that pipeline's full, it's easy to plug and play and put people under contract. So if we're talking about buyers, how many buyers should you be working with if you need 10 under contracts just from buyers? That's not always going to be the case because you're going to use sellers as well. But if you're just talking buyers, you need to do 2.5 times that in your pipeline. So not all of you are going to shoot for 10 under contract. I would tell you to do that because if you want to get away from prospecting, you need to go big. And you need to go big fast so that people see the momentum you have and why you're an incredible agent. So if you want 10 under contract just from buyers, you need to have 25 people you're currently working with. Best way to get people that isn't in your database, aren't friends and family, is you need to be out knocking on those doors, having one-on-one conversations directly with the clients and helping them realize what the market is doing. Guys, the market is incredible right now and everybody should be getting into real estate because our supply and demand chains are going to be going through the roof price-wise. So I'll talk more about this on a short or a long form video when I talk about the market. But bottom line is door knock, get in front of people, find the right people that are thinking about selling but don't think it's about time. Those are perfect clients. Number 2, prospect around all of your listings. So make sure you use the names of the people that you've closed and continue to build that pipeline. I sold 10 houses my first month in one subdivision. And that's simply by continuing that momentum, pushing it forward, making sure that I was gaining more traction as I went, saying, hey, I've sold this house and this house and this house and this house. And by the time you start selling that many homes in one neighborhood in a short period of time, the neighbors are wondering what in the heck you're doing. So when I knock on that door, they're like, oh my gosh, Duane, yeah, we already know you. You're selling all the neighbors' houses. We're not very happy about that. And it was a very easy conversation to say, but why do you think everybody's selling? And then I can help them understand why the market is perfect for them. Make sure you're in high turnover areas and you will find magic. Number 3, you need to have tons of social media engagement. Now, does that mean you need to be posting funny reels? You need to be building all this stuff? No, you guys. Social media can be a trap. If you get on social media and spend hours scrolling or building these videos, when you're first into real estate or when you're not being successful in real estate, you're gonna lose. Social media game is a long-term game. What I'm gonna teach you is very basic. When you find success, post about it. I just took this listing. I just had this buyer that we closed. I am working with 4 buyers right now and we cannot get anything under contract because the market's so crazy. Talk about experience. Talk about what you're doing. Second, when you're talking about that social media side, make sure you're giving statistical data. Get on and give them a live video of you talking about the real estate market, you walking through homes, you being a professional real estate agent that's connecting with people and helping them realize if I do real estate, I want to do it with Duane because I've watched a bunch of their videos. He gives awesome insights about where the market's headed. He gives statistical data teaching us about the market. He's selling a lot of real estate. That's the guy I'm going to use if I ever list my house. So be that person, but you don't have to go and create all these funny reels that no one really engages with you on. make sure that you're the one they connect with on a business level and think you are an expert in the field. Number 4, networking events. Now, when we say networking events, I'm going to say I would be doing a 1 event a month where I'm inviting all of my people that I've knocked on their doors from my database to an event. Should this be a marketing event where I'm saying, hey guys, I'm so glad you're here. Let me talk to you about real estate for the first 15 minutes. No. This should be an event where you invite them to bring their spouse and come watch an awesome movie. You shake their hands and you say, thank you for coming, and that's it. Do it on a Tuesday night. It's half off of the movie theaters. Get your lender to pay for half of it. Now you're paying for a quarter price of 1 ticket. That makes it make a lot of sense. Book movies that people want to see anyway. Give value back. When you do that, they're going to remember you and they're going to use you when it comes time to buy and sell real estate. I have a lot of people that show up to my events, and that's a great way to build out. So if you need some event ideas, Easter just passed, but Easter egg hunts are fabulous. Valentine's, I do a dessert by design or a photo op, put up some props, bring in a photographer. I've done ice skating events, concerts in the park, 5K events where we're doing it for charity. We've done a lot of different things, you guys, where people can connect to you. Barbecues, different things like that. Hawaiian luau's are awesome, but find ways. We've rented out the water park for Pete's sakes, and that's been fabulous. But find ways in which you can connect with your clients on a monthly basis where you're not breaking the bank, but yet you're bringing all those people together. You've knocked on their doors. That's a great way. Last, you should be holding seminars. First-time homebuyer seminars. I do a ton of investment seminars. And in those investment seminars, you're really pitching them why they should invest in real estate. You're bringing in a bunch of investors. In fact, there's not many investment seminars I've done where I haven't sold $1 million in real estate. So make sure you're bringing in a bunch of people to educate them about the real estate market, why real estate investing is good. Bring in some experts, financial advisors, bring in a estate planner, bring in a good lender. If you bring those in and you package it all up and you show people what you've done, how you've helped people build a wealth on real estate, my friends, that is how you're going to build a massive pipeline. So consistently do these things each and every week. Make sure you fill up that pipeline and make sure that you're winning and you're watching how you win. Guys, I'd love to hear what prospecting methods you use most. Drop a comment below of what's worked best for you. And I look forward to seeing you guys in some of our next courses. I've got a free course coming up, and it's about question-based selling. It's going to be an awesome course. It's April 30th. It's 3 hours long. Love to tell you how to, or teach you how to engage with clients and be able to sell them very easily. So guys, appreciate you being part of this group. Love working with you guys. And I love every time I hear from you when you've sold a house based off the content we're throwing out. So keep it up. Shoot me a message. Call me if you have any questions, 801-243-4544. Thanks for watching.